It was over 15, 18 minutes still waiting, so I figured I'd start a part two. See how long this one takes.
Mr. Tails?
Yes.
They asked if you could go down to this area, the lobby area here.
Oh, okay.
And they'll be out to see you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Have a good night. Pushing me over to another area. That's fine.
For the latest concerts under the stars information, go to umtownship.org.
Sure like to make me wait. So the first part was 15, 16, 18 minutes. I had to cut it because it's wasting time. See how long this one is.
Mr. Towns?
Good morning, or afternoon.
How are you? Tony Hamaday.
Hey, Tony.
Nice to meet you. I just want to come out and talk to you. Yes. I know you had some questions on whether or not the township's denial of your right to know request. I guess you had some issues with that. The only
just
thing I
wanted
can
to
say
know.
to you now is that it is under investigation, so it does fall under some of the exceptions, at least at this point, of the PA Right to Know Act or Open Records Law. So if you feel that it doesn't, or you're questioning whether or not it is, you have two options. One, you can appeal to the district attorney's office, or you can appeal right to the Office of Open Records. I suggest that's your avenue, unless you want to wait until after the investigation and or criminal proceeding and or any lawsuit is finished with. And that's all I can comment on it, because it is
Which
an
is
active
fine.
investigation.
I mean, so two things come to mind real quick. Is if there's a criminal investigation, that means the officer who ran over our citizen is being criminally investigated.
Well, the officer who ran over, again, I can't, other than comment is it's an internal investigation.
Correct.
Again, there is potential or information we know that there could be litigation against it, obviously.
Correct, obviously, when you run over someone because you're not paying attention.
So,
hello.
that's the
But the other thing is I wanted to bring up is that you say that the documents include victim information, and that is true.
Yes,
but
it does.
by PA Right to Know law, you have to act in good faith.
We do, yes.
So you need to redact her information and still give that to me. So if you're agreeing that that's what should have been done or could be done, then you should have only listed the one.
Well, again,
reason.
it's the entire file, the entire investigation, the accident report. Everything's under investigation. We're
Correct, so that's really
classifying
all
that.
you should have really said
What's
for the
that?
denial.
Yeah.
By adding that, you also have denied it because of victims' information. That kind of puts you in a different light because you can
Well, there's two
redact
pieces to that puzzle. So one or the other, your request has been denied. So you have an avenue under the right to know law. So
Right.
that's your next step to decide, one, do you want to wait and contact us again at some point in the future to say, hey, is it still under investigation? Is there a criminal proceeding?
Correct.
Is there
That can be filed
a
or appeal.
litigation?
That is correct.
Or file an appeal with the DA's office?
And I understand all that.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's ironically funny is PA Right to Know law, and we have no right to know because you guys constantly lock it up for all kinds of frivolous reasons.
And
you know
again,
what I mean?
that is
we pay for it. All our taxes are here, and for them to deny it is just so petty and so rogue. It really is. Now, real quick, did you guys deny it, or did the police department deny it?
The right to know officer denied it. She's not here right now.
Is that
Ms.
Angela?
Caramanico.
Right.
Yes.
So
we followed
she has the authority without talking to the police to be able to
She's the
deny
right to
it?
know officer.
Yeah, I just don't know the process.
She can review the request based on the law. Again, we didn't write the law.
Well,
I'm very
of course.
familiar with it. I was a right to
So
know
am I.
officer in my previous role.
Well, our generation falling asleep, allowing the criminals to pass these illegal policies to lock up information that is due to the citizens because we pay for
I don't
everything.
know if it's that.
It's kind of
and
ridiculous.
I understand your
but you know what I'm
position,
saying. And
but
it
you're
really
right.
should be really public.
And again, we're not trying to keep
I understand
anything
that.
from you.
No,
We
I
just have
understand
to follow the law. If it says it's an exception,
Correct.
then we'll exercise that right.
Correct. So I know there's
You have to
litigation
appreciate
involved.
that.
I know
Yeah.
who the lady is. So I don't want
Well,
to
it
say
was
too
on the
much.
news. So if you Google the news, you're going to have more information
really?
maybe that
Than what I have
than
now.
you might be able to have now. So there is a mechanism for you to get that as well.
Yeah, I just wanted
You
to see how the township handled my request.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have always been very professional with me filming, requesting, and doing things like that, and I really do appreciate that with respect to my First Amendment right. But my problem is that I have a problem when they deny things for frivolous things. I mean, to me, it's frivolous.
Again,
I understand
you have
what
to
you're
take our
saying.
position too. We believe that it falls with within one of the exceptions.
Right.
Again,
But what could I do with that information that would change anything?
No, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? It's just odd that
there's-
giving me the
again,
copy of it will do nothing.
Yeah. Again, so somewhere down the line, somebody believed
Right.
that information would fall within an exception, can be used some way, which way, shape, or form. But you have to appreciate our position. The law we didn't create.
Right. No, I understand. And I appreciate that. But it's funny that you used the word victim. I mean,
I did not use the
criminal
word
investigation, not you.
Yeah.
Criminal investigation and victim, which tells me all I need to know that the officer was the criminal and we have a victim who got
Well, I
run
wouldn't
over.
say that. I think it's a broad term, and there could be an internal investigation. There may not be
Well,
anything that...
anybody that drives a car and hits somebody, you got to figure they weren't paying attention.
I can't
But
comment. You
I
have to
understand.
know I can't comment
I
on
understand.
that.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to let the
Thank you.
police and the district attorney and/or
Right, the litigation deal with it.
Yeah.
Right. I just want, I'm concerned about my citizens. When I see
Sure.
something like that happen, I want to get involved and I want to make sure it doesn't
I
happen to another
appreciate
one.
that. That's great.
You know what I mean?
If anything you need from me, I'm the new
Appreciate it.
township manager. I know we've never
How are
met
you?
before yet.
What
So if
happened
you
to,
need anything from me,
Tom? What happened to him?
what's that?
You got voted in. Did he resign? How does that work?
There was a vacancy, and
for
the
you.
board hired me. That's what I know because I'm
for you, man.
not privy to what happened.
So how long you been on?
This will be day 5.
Stop.
So-
That's that really.
So
Well,
it's a
whatever you hear about me, it isn't true. I'm a very conscientious, caring individual.
Good.
I'm not here to cause problems. I don't hate cops. I hate tyrants and bullies and people who kind of think they're special because they are protected by these policies. And I truly believe, I'm an activist, and I really truly believe that we should have the right to anything that we pay for.
Yeah.
Just like the school district. When my kids were in school, I said, I want the yearly report that the state gives to the teachers to see what people are teaching my kids. No way. But again, we pay for that.
They're different animals.
Of
and
course. I went with the superintendent
But you
round
know
and
what?
round and round.
You know,
Believe you me.
If you have any questions, again, we have to follow what the law tells us. But
Understand.
if for some reason you have a question, feel free to give me a call.
Oh, good.
Okay.
No, I appreciate it. You have
It's
a
a
great
pleasure
weekend.
meeting you. You too. Have a great
same to
weekend.
you
Try to
too.
keep cool.
I will. Thanks.
Take care.
All right. Well, there you go. It is what it is. I knew I would really be rejected because of the nonsense. See ya. Thank you. Them old ladies are nice. What am I going to do? Again, I told the township manager, the new township manager, that basically I think it's bullcrap that records are locked up that we pay for. All it is a fucking cop not paying attention, running over some old lady walking through the parking lot. Oh my God. Oh no. What they're worried about, I don't know. I mean, litigation? Sure, it's litigation. She's suing the pants out of this township. And of course, my fucking taxes are going to pay for the fucking cop who didn't pay attention. Again, the cop should fucking have insurance for when he does something like that, then he's got to pay. Why am I paying for this fucking idiot cop who can't fucking pay attention, run over some fucking poor old lady? That's insanity. So, I'm going to keep on it. I'm far from done, believe you me. Far from done. So, let's see if they harass me for going into a restricted area, even though I don't know what a restricted area is on public property that we pay for. Very, very confused. Very, very, very confused by that. I really can't read too well. Sun glare, whole 9 yards. Uh-oh, there's an officer. I hope he doesn't run me over. So it happened right about here. So she was in this area and got ran over. What's up, Diddle? So this is all restricted, huh? At least that's what someone told me. I mean, I can't read very well. Sun glare. Well, I mean, he's just another brainwashed person, and it is what it is. Oh, I already got information. I just wanted to see how the township handled it. No public access. Oh, I can read. The sun glare is not that bad. Oh, boy, I was in an area that the public was not allowed. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Why would the public not be allowed into an area they pay for? I don't understand that part. That's a little confusing to me. I don't even know what that says. So it was right around this corner. This cop was coming up this hill here and then turned into there, turned left, and ran over the poor old lady. So again, I'll show you the video. I'll post it to the description down below. And they should have probably worded my response a little bit differently. They say there's a criminal investigation, and they say there's a victim. So, and I'll show you when it comes in the mail. I just got an email response. But when it comes in the mail, I'll actually show it to you. So if there's a criminal investigation, there's only 2 people involved, and there's a victim. That means that the officer is being criminally investigated, and the victim is a lady who got hit. I doubt the lady was being criminally investigated, and I doubt the victim was the officer. So, you gotta piece it together, one step at a time. They lock up everything purposely to keep, the public at bay. The major news did pick it up. They also said it smells like crap. Pretty much they were blaming the older lady citizen for whatever. That's what I want to find out, what they're actually saying she did wrong. She was walking on a public roadway on public property paid for by herself. So I'm kind of confused. So as I walked through this area, I passed this officer who has no problem with me being in that area. There's signs everywhere saying police only, no public access, restriction only. Sure glad I have a short memory span. All right, so there you go. Be the boss of your township, people. Let them know that you are watching, that you will not stand for shenanigans, lies, and stories, threats or bullying or tyrants. Do what you want. You own everything. You pay for everything. Do not let their illegal policies stop you from walking anywhere you want, that's public, and being respectful and filming those who you pay their salaries. It's just that simple. It's funny. They all know me. That's great. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So last time I was here, I noticed a couple of police personal vehicles had some very, very, very dark tint windows, which was